We're at it again. We're hunting another $1,000 Federal Reserve brick of $1 bills. Hey everyone, it's Rob Finds Treasure. Welcome back to the channel. I went to my bank today and asked them for $1,000 worth of $1 bills. And they said, did I want a sealed bag or just some teller straps? And I said, if you have a Federal Reserve brick or sealed bag, I'll take it. And they brought it out to me, and so I bought it. So as you know on my channel, I periodically do bill searches. And if you're new to bill searches, there's a lot of collectible U.S. paper notes that you want to be looking for. Of course, I have a whole bunch of information regarding collectible notes down below in the video description, should you choose to go ahead and check that out. I also want to point out, in case you've already been keen to it, I've got my new collectible U.S. paper notes hunting mat, and this talks about all of the cool and fancy serial numbers you can find, as well as any of the web notes or bar notes you want to look for when you're hunting through straps or bricks or just loose pocket change of $1 bills. Anyone interested in my bill mat, I'll have a quick link to it right here should you want to check it out. Let's get this hunt started. You guys know what I'm looking for. Fancy serial numbers, web notes, bar notes, older bills, any printing errors, things like that. Let's get this cracked open. I'll be back in a second when I've got them all set up here. And of course, we'll begin the hunt after that. All right, we have got the straps out of the bag and out of the sleeve that holds them together. And based on the date, I believe these were strapped October 5th, 2023. So just over, almost a couple of months old now that they've been sitting at the Federal Reserve waiting to be unwrapped by me. Now, as you guys know, I enjoy hunting Federal Reserve straps because they haven't been cherry-picked by the banks, but they definitely could have been at least sorted through for any of the older bills at the Federal Reserve. Either way, we're going to go and hunt them. Wish me luck. As always, because there's 10 straps, I will be going through each of the straps off camera and giving you guys strap recaps. We want at least 10 star notes and a few fancy serial numbers if possible. I'll be back with my first strap recap unless we find something amazing in this strap. We just finished the first strap, and it looks like my bill mat's giving me some luck because we got 2 star notes, which I'll take. We got a true birthday note, 03/20/1992, so March 20th of 1992. I'll add that to my collectible birthday notes. And man, almost a nice radar, 91000029. Had that 2 been a 1, it would have began 9100 and reversed it back 9100. Would have been a great note. It still looks kind of fancy with all those zeros in the middle, but it's not. We're not going to keep it. It's got 4 different digits. If it had 3, maybe. But man, close call. We'll send that back. Either way, 2 star notes in the first strap and a birthday note. That's off to a good start. Let's see if strap 2 keeps us off to the hot start. Strap number 2, not too bad. Couple of more star notes. We did get a B series star note, but it's not 2013, it's 17A. So definitely no extra value in that one, unless of course it's rare. And I do want to make mention, since I have you here, as I always do at the end of the hunt, we will be going to the star note lookup site, plugging in the star notes to see if we have any rare ones that are worth more than a few bucks, of course. All right, 2 straps down. Let's move on to strap number 3. Unfortunately, strap number 3 was a bust. No finds to report. Come on, strap number 4. Well, strap 4 was also a bust, so we've had 2 good straps and 2 bad straps after 4 straps. We need strap 5 to help us come back alive. Strap number 5 got us back on some finds. We did get another star note, so now we have 5 star notes through 5 straps, staying on pace for that 10 that I wanted. And a close call, 5651. And then if you were to read it backwards, 5656. We needed that 6 right here to be a 1 to make it a radar, but it would have been really cool to just have 5656, 5656 as a super repeater. Didn't make either of those. It looks kind of cool, but it's not fancy enough. Technically, it is a trinary note with 6 5s and 1s, but not one I'm going to hold on to, although some people might find it collectible. 1 star note in that strap. Now moving on to strap number 6 and hoping we find some more goodies. Strap number 6 did us proud. 2 more star notes. We now have 7 star notes through 6 straps. Let's see if we can get a few more star notes in strap number 7. Strap number 7 failed to give us any star notes, but it did give us another birthday note, and a true one at that. 0905-1973, so September 5th, 1973. Of course, if you really wanted to have it to be May 9th, 1973, I guess you could call it that as well, but that wouldn't make it a true birthday note. We'll put it next to the other one. 2 good birthday notes so far in the hunt. We still have the 7 star notes now through 7 straps, so we're still on pace, but we need to get a few more. And then another close call. Nothing fancy about it. Just wish that 9 right there would have been a 0. Would have been a nice bookender. 63 with 4 zeros and then 63. It's just a close call. Nothing fancy. We'll send it back. Let's move on to strap number 8. We need 3 more star notes for 10 or some more cool serial numbers. Strap number 8 was not great. The closest one I had was one I left on top. I only like it because it had 0, 1, 2s, and 3s. Had it been a countdown or a count up or whatever, would have been nicer. Just showing it because really, there was nothing nice in that strap. Come on, strap number 9. Help us out. Strap number 9 was not that kind because we had no finds. We did have one close call. Figured I'd show it to you guys. Another almost repeater. 0212, 0912. Needed that 9 to be a 2, and it would have been 0212, 0212. Man, always close calls. What is that saying? Always a bridesmaid, never a bride? Well, we have one more chance. We need some star notes. We need 3 of them in this strap, or at least something for the board. Strap 10 was one of the better straps of the hunt. We actually got 2 star notes, and I got them in the first 20 bills, and I was thinking, man, we're going to hit 10, but we didn't. 2 more star notes now gives us 9. Still not bad. 9 star notes and 10 straps is nothing to get mad about. We had the oldest bill, and it's funny. I was sitting here thinking, in the Federal Reserve bricks, I always get bills from 1999 and earlier. At least I do see a handful in every one of the bricks, and I hadn't seen anything from the 90s or earlier. And we got a 1985 here. Now, it's not going to be a web note because it's not an 88A. It's older. But it's not in bad shape for a 1985, and that's probably why it survived being in circulation. Normally, after about a decade, they start disposing of the older bills. But this one's made it. It's made it pretty strong, and it looks pretty good, but it's not one I keep. I only keep the bills from 1969 and earlier as far as ones. All right, we'll send that back. Next up is to go ahead and run through all 9 of the star notes up here to see if we have any rare ones. I'll do that. And then, of course, we got the 2 birthday notes, which we'll cover at the end. Let me get those ran through the star note lookup site that I have down below. And as soon as I have information on them, I'll be right back. All right, we have plugged in all the star notes. Unfortunately, all these up here are common. We do have a more rare one. I'll get to that. Common star notes like these sell for about $2 to $3, so not bad grabbing a couple of those for the collection. I will point out, you guys probably already noticed, we did have a 2013 B Series star note, but the serial number starts with 15 million. So 15,200,599, and anything north of 9.6 million is excluded in the duplicated B Series star note run that you want to look for. And if you're not familiar with that, I have a lot of information about those down below. The rarest star note we had was this one, K Series 2017. This serial number puts it within the lower printed run size of only 250,000, which puts it a little bit more than halfway up the run size rarity scale. Unfortunately, 9.8 million total notes for that series was printed. So while it's pretty rare on the run size, it's at the bottom of the less rare for the total printed. So that might add an additional $1. Maybe it's $4 or $5 at best, but look at the condition. It's got some creasing and folds, so not the greatest note. I'll just add it with the common ones. And of course, you did see the 2 birthday notes. Always fun getting those. I'll be adding them to my birthday notes. And by the way, if you're watching this video and this just so happens to be one of y'all's birthdays, let me know in an email. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this bill hunt. You know what? We did pretty good. We got 11 finds and 10 straps and 1 somewhat rare star note. Can't get mad at that. If you did, I'd appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting and thanks for watching.